Shalom Chaverim, and welcome back to another list video by Jews for Jesus. So if you haven't had a look at our first two list videos, 5 things that you should do during quarantine and 5 things that you shouldn't do during quarantine, then take a look in the description below and watch those first. And after that, come and watch this one, because this is a list video with a difference. This is not things that you should do, but this is things that you should be thankful for. We at Jews for Jesus put our heads together and we came up with 5 things that we can be thankful for during this time of quarantine and coronavirus. So get ready, enjoy, and write to us in the comments below what you think and what your ideas of that you can be thankful for during this time. Number 1, more time with the family. So we've been talking about family quite a lot in our last videos, but we think that this is one thing that we can really be thankful for. As a father, I'm really enjoying spending more time with my daughters. And maybe you are enjoying spending more time with your kids as well, or maybe you're enjoying spending more time with your parents. Now, of course, family relationships are always difficult because we're spending so much close time with each other. There's always fights between children, fights between the adults, sometimes fights all around. But we think that on the whole, this is one thing that we can be genuinely thankful for. Even though it comes with maybe a lot of hardships of having to teach the kids, we can still be thankful that we can see them more often and spend more time with them. And who knows, maybe this is going to be a defining time, a defining season in their lives, and we get to be there and guide. Number 2, having a place to spend your quarantine. It's been great to be in touch with friends from all over the world and see where they are spending their lockdown times. Some people are spending it in a beautiful house by the beach. Other people are in apartments, locked up with hardly any access to sunlight. But at least we have a place to spend our quarantine. It's a good moment at this times or times like these to think about people who are without homes, or people who've just lost their homes, or people who may lose their homes. So that's one thing we can be grateful to God for, that we have a place where we can spend our quarantine, where we can use the time well, and that we don't have to be out on the street. And maybe you know people who are out in the street, or maybe as you're going through your daily walk, you go past these people. I would just encourage you to encourage them and see if there's a way that you are able to help them in this very, very difficult time. Number 3, not being ill yourself. If you're anything like me and you've watched the reports of what's happening in Italy and Spain and Iran or in China and South Korea earlier, the pictures were heartbreaking. It was so awful to see so many people mourning the deaths of their loved ones. One thing that we can be thankful for in this quarantine time is if we don't get the virus. Of course, there's many people who do, and I'm sure there's many people watching this video who have either been sick or have known someone who's been sick. But if you haven't been sick, or if you've recovered from the virus, that is something to be thankful for. Isn't it amazing that in all of this craziness that's going on around us, we can be protected and we can be safe? That's great, isn't it? Something to be thankful for. Number 4, having a device that you can watch this video on. We at Jews for Jesus think media is great. That's why we're investing in doing more videos and more podcasts and more live streams for your benefit. And if you're watching this, and if you watch our other broadcasts, then you have some kind of smart device that enables you to watch videos like these. Now that's great, because during this time of lockdown, you can use it to watch all sorts of amazing things online. There are so many great videos or podcasts that can really build us up and really encourage us in this time. So that's one thing that we're very grateful for. We're very grateful for the internet. We're very grateful for this media. As long as we use it for good, and as long as it builds us up and doesn't tear us down. Number 5, more time to rest and to spend with God. The great advantage of having more time, or perhaps the great challenge of having more time, is how to use it. Do you spend it entertaining yourself, as we suggested that you shouldn't do in our last video, or do you spend it for good, maybe spending more time with God, or maybe getting more rest, as we suggested in our first video? That's one thing that we're thankful for. We're really grateful for this opportunity to have more time to spend with the Lord, with Him, reading the Bible, praying, and also spending more time resting. It's great to prepare us for what will happen after coronavirus and for the future. Who knows? As I said in the last video, this could be the first of different illnesses or viruses that will come, and it's good that we're prepared. So we're really thankful for this time where we can spend more time with the Lord and get some rest and prepare for what will happen later. So friends, there you have it. 5 things that we think that we can be thankful for during this time of Corona. Of course, there's lots of things that we are maybe afraid of or worried about, but it's good to give thanks, because giving thanks puts our eyes on God, and God is our source of hope, and He's the one who can encourage us in these very, very dark times. So did you agree with our list? Write us below in the comments, let us know. If you haven't watched our other videos, our list videos, then make sure you have a look at those, and we'll see you next time. And until then, we wish you peace and we wish you health in this very, very difficult time. So, shalom from Jews for Jesus.